I have a dream. Sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. Because I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
What it means to be together is like sort of being like in a community, being like all like in the same mindset, knowing what's best for the group and all working together to achieve the same goal.
What it means to be together to me is not being judgmental of each other, but accepting everyone.
The obvious answer is simply semantical one, to be in the presence of others, but really the deeper meaning, more so to be part of a community with whom you can identify with and share a sort of togetherness, is something in common, a common interest, passion, and so forth that you are comfortable sharing with and seek help within, are open to criticism and a generally constructive atmosphere, and more than anything else, comfortable of sharing with that community things that you would not otherwise share with any ordinary people.
I think being together is when you have a relationship with those around you and you know them and you're willing to help them out when they're going through hard times or they're struggling, and when you are kind to each other, to people who you know and who you're around. That's what I think it means to be together.
Knowing that people are relying on me and that they can't do their job if I don't do mine really keeps me attached to this community.
Something that keeps me attached to a community is the friendships that I make in it, or how like interested I am in whatever that community is doing. Like the community I have with my drumline is that like we all have like a ton of fun doing what we do, playing at basketball games and like football games and stuff.
What really keeps me attached to the community is when I'm around those who are willing to listen to all I have to say, who care about me and care about what I'm going through, and are willing to help me out if I'm going through hard times, and people who are just really there to support me rather than like bring me down if I'm struggling or something like that. So that's what keeps me attached to the community.
Even in people who are in the club who don't even know, like, who aren't even learning French, just like including them, even though they don't have the same like things, we're still like including them and not like being like, oh, you can't be here and stuff.
We make sure to involve everyone in activities and make sure they don't feel like they can't mess up here, that we're very supportive and we're just here for everyone.
And there's something that everyone can gain from what we do, so it's not like if you're not particularly interested in it, there's nothing for you to gain from it. You can still learn and grow as a person and grow together as a unified club.
You can't be unified unless you're able to laugh together, honestly. If we didn't have a good time in yearbook, it wouldn't get done. And so we got to make sure that we're all pretty chill and relaxed while still getting our work done and doing a good job.
To make them feel like they're a part of the group, or make them part of the bigger picture, helping them feel involved and like appreciated, really. Especially through like making friendships, making sure that they're like having a good time, and having them just know that that everyone is like appreciates them being there.
So to keep people more unified, I think the most important thing is focusing on each other's similarities rather than what separates us. Like, most of us in this world are together to try to make the world a better place, and doing so by being cooperative with one another is really important. So I think by focusing on our shared goals, aspirations, and passions, we can be stronger together rather than separated and struggling.
In general, a sense of belonging that everyone joins out of enjoyment and desire, not just necessity. And that is really what characterizes human.
A way that we are all human is by embracing our adversity and diversity instead of hiding from it.
What makes us human? So I think everyone's human to an extent, but I think the nature of the question is what makes someone stand out, or what makes someone like have good morals. And I think a big part of that is willing to listen to everyone, no matter what religion, what race, what economic class they come from, being open to everyone and making sure to do all the good you can to all the people you can in all the ways you can. That's what I think what makes someone human in the sense of being a good moral person.